Hello and welcome to another Sprues and Brews unboxing video. And in today's video we're checking out one of the brand new Battleforces. It is the Death Guard Poxwrought Vector. Now this is super cool. I actually think out of all the Battleforces we've got for the Chaos Armies at the moment, this one's probably the best one. I mean, it's basically a little army in the box, isn't it? So you get the brand new character, the Lord of Poxes. You get a unit of 5 Terminators, 7 Plague Marines, a multi-part Bloat Drone, a Blight Hauler, and a Plagueburst Crawler. Matt has also got up this morning, at the time of this being released, the World Eaters, one of these. Model count's a lot smaller, but obviously there are still quite a few points worth in the box. But the one we're concentrating on in this video is the Death Guard. So a lot of these models, obviously, we've seen before in unboxing and stuff, and a lot of you probably already got them. So the one I'm going to be mainly concentrating on sprue-wise is the new guy. But what I will do is, at the time of filming this, I'm actually writing the review for the Codex, which will be in the link below. They'll be in the description below, so you'll be able to check that out. And I'm going to try and remember some key bits and pieces as I'm talking about these different units as we take them out of the box, to give you a little bit of an insight into the brand new Codex, which is awesome. I used to collect Death Guard a long time ago. I had a massive army of them. They're probably the best army I painted, and unfortunately I had to let them go at the time. Now is the best time for me to get back into them and get them back on the battlefield. At the end of this video, I will do a little bit of a showcase of the new model, who I intend to build and paint before this video is released, so hopefully I can tag that at the end of this video. So yeah, I think without further ado, let's flip the box over. So as I mentioned, the only new model in this box is the Lord of Poxes, who's a really cool model with like a massive sword, and he's got a plasma pistol and this big engine on the back. Rules wise, he has an extra 3 inches on his contagion range, and his sword is pretty good in combat as well. I think it's something like 6 attacks, -2 AP, and flat 2 damage. So he's pretty good. What I will say is the Nurgle's Gift Aura, Nurgle's Gift Aura, it is back. But the Afflicted keyword, which goes on enemy units that are within the contagion range, there's so much stuff now that plays off that, which I'll go through as we're going through the different units. It's really an important, I mean, it was an important rule anyway, but even more so in this new book. So a lot of Poxes, we've got multi-part everything, apart from the Plagueburst and the Bloat Drone, which, there's not so much to change on those. But we've got a full unit of Plague Marines, Blightlord Terminators, and the Flesh Mower as well. So I think that's enough waffling for now. Let's get the box open and let's check out its contents. So I've taken the outer cover off. I'm faced with lots of sprues and instructions. I'm not going to spend any time on the instructions for the units that we've seen previously, but they've all got individual instructions in there, so we'll just pop those to one side. We will check out the Lord of Poxes one in a moment. We've got a big old bag of bases, which we'll pop to one side. Here we got, right, that's the main new guy, so we're going to check out his sprues in a second. But just to make the video a little bit more interesting, I want to talk about, or what I can remember from my Codex review. So the first thing we've pulled out here is the Plagueburst Crawler, a fantastic tank exclusive to the Death Guard. This thing has had a bit of a glow up in regards to his weapons are the same from memory, but he previously, I think he inflicted like a battle shock test with his spore kind of ability. In the new rules, that now does mortal wounds, which is so much better, and it has a better chance of going off if the unit you're shooting against is afflicted. That comes up so much in this book. There's loads of ways to kind of increase your auras and make units afflicted as well, so you can take full advantage of these additional rules. We'll move on to the Blight Hauler. I don't think there's anything really new here from memory. Apologies, obviously going off memory here. Do make sure you check out that link in the description for the full Codex review, where I'll try and pick out all the changes. The Blight Hauler is +1 to wound when hunting tanks. I think that's the same as the Index. Still a great little tank though. The Flesh Mower, again from memory, I don't think there's any changes here, but still a very nice kit. And I like the fact we've got the full multi-part one in here as well, not the one that came in Dark Imperium. Now, the next unit is the Blightlord Terminators. So these are very cool in the new book. So previously, I think they got to reroll wound rolls of 1 in shooting. In the new rules, these guys, if you're shooting a unit that is afflicted, in the shooting phase, you get +1 strength and +1 AP to your shooting attacks, which is incredibly tasty. I mean, you're looking at, say, for example, the Plague Spewer. I think it's Ren 1 anyway. So it'd be Ren 2 against an afflicted unit. And you still get 3 different types of plagues for the Nurgle's Gift. And one of them is reduce your opponent's save by 1 on afflicted units. So something like a Plague Spewer is basically -3, which is incredible. Still anti-infantry 2+, still a torrent weapon. So I'm suddenly thinking, when I had these guys previously, I kind of built them for combat. But really, you want to take advantage of those special weapons. So I think when I come to build mine, I'm definitely going to have one with a Blight Launcher. Definitely going to have one with a Plague Spewer. Because I think they're going to be pretty tasty. And then the last unit in the box are Plague Marines. So Plague Marines, from memory, again, I think they did some sort of thing with Battle Shock, or they reduced the leadership by 1 or something like that. Well, in the new rules, when they shoot, the unit that they've shot against, I think it's as long as they've wounded, that unit then becomes afflicted. So you want to be tag teaming these guys with maybe your Blightlord Terminators. So you fire some bolter shots off from your Plague Marines, make sure that enemy units are afflicted, and then hit them with your Terminators for some extra AP goodness. Like I say, there's lots of cool abilities that play off the affliction rule in the new book. I was having a look at the demon detachment because I quite fancy bringing along some Nurgle demons, and there's ways of giving the Nurgle demons the Nurgle's Gift rule so that they are dishing out afflictions as well. So you can almost like wander up your Plague Bearers, not quite get them into combat, but just enough to pull your enemy units into the, so they've got afflicted, and then obviously take advantage with your Death Guard units. So I think there's going to be some pretty good combos in this new book. I will, in the wrap up, when I come to show off this new model and paint it, if I remember anything else from the review, I'll give those a mention. But that's all the stuff that we've kind of seen before. Let's check out some new stuff. So here is the Lord of Poxes, who's our brand new character. Check out that sword. It's so cool. It reminds me of the Buster sword from Final Fantasy VII. He looks like quite a straightforward model to build. He's got the old plasma pistol there. It's got a few parts, but nothing too taxing by the looks of it. We'll flip that over. Again, a really nice model. I'm really looking forward to building and painting this. I really, really enjoy painting Death Guard, which is why I've returned to the army. They're not short of characters. Trying to get all these characters in is going to be a bit tricky. But yeah, he's a really cool model. Cannot wait to build him. Speaking of which, here are his instructions. So I don't think there's any different parts to this guy, but we'll find out. So all very straightforward. No different parts. Got the final bit there as well. But still, a very, very cool model. And there is his stats at the back there. So yeah, he does get 6 attacks, hitting on 2s, strength 8, -2, and 2 damage, lethal hits and devastating wounds. And then, of course, he's got his plasma pistol as well. So yeah, he's very cool. It's a very good box. I mean, they're all very good boxes. I think this is probably my favourite, followed by the Thousand Suns and then the World Eaters. The World Eater box, obviously, you don't get as many models, but they're quite expensive in points. I'll also pop the link to Matt's video in the YouTube description as well, so you can check that out at your leisure. If you want to see the new sprues, in closer detail. There will be some images of this in the Codex review as well, so do make sure you check out that link. I've probably meant that link like a million times. What's going to happen now is hopefully in a transitions time, I'll be able to come back with a painted version of the Lord of Poxes. So let's be right back. So since the beginning part of that video, I have managed to build and paint my Lord of Poxes, and I'm really, really happy with how he's turned out. It's been a while since I painted anything Death Guard, and yeah, straight away felt the painting scheme come back to me. There will be some better pictures of this over on the website. Again, the link will be in the YouTube description, as well as a full review of the book, which I have thoroughly enjoyed. It is so, so good. I've also now had a practice game against the Emperor's Children with it as well. And stuff like Plague Marines being toughness 6, Terminators being toughness 7. Not sure if I mentioned that at the beginning part of the video, but it is true. Came in so big. The Death Shroud with a 4+ feel no pain when they've got a character in the unit was phenomenal. Yeah, they did really, really well. I'm very, very happy with this army book, this codex. This guy did okay as well. I think he managed to slay some flawless blades with his giant sword. Yeah, it was a really, really good game. And I can't wait to get the rest of my Death Guard stuff painted and on the battlefield. Because, yeah, really enjoyed writing that review. There is also a review of the World Eaters Codex up today as well. Whereas, obviously, lots of Death Guard stuff changed for the better, the World Eaters Codex feels more like a rebalancing. I'm not sure why. I don't have a ton of experience with World Eaters, if I'm honest. However, I mean, it's still a fun book. You know, don't get me wrong, but I just preferred the Death Guard one. However, both codex reviews are up on spruesandbrews.com. Check out the links in the YouTube description below. Matt's done a fantastic unboxing video of the World Eaters Battleforce, just like I've done the Death Guard one, so make sure you check out that video as well. So yeah, that brings this video to a close. I hope you like the mini. Make sure you check out the link. And yeah, we'll be back with more hobby goodness very, very soon. Until then, happy hobbying!